Just a tiny bit. Right, what was I doing? I've got my team. I mean, there's literally a side quest right here. Right here. And something tells me I have something to do with these aggron. And steel. Just a quick one. You want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild aggron. Aggron love to eat metal. They even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time though. So I had an idea. Don't you think a poison type move would add some really nice flavour to scrap metal? Steel type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. If you're happy to help me test the idea, hit that pile of scrap metal with Sludge Bomb to get some seasoning. Okay. Do any of my poison Pokemon know Sludge Bomb? No, I know you guys wouldn't. Come on. Boxes. X. Why is they not working? Okay, so I can't do that one. I'm suspicious anyway. Oh yeah, it's to do this thing at this cafe. Now he's working. What the? I don't know. I have no idea sometimes with this thing how it decides it's gonna not work or work. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If I'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Glycium. I'd like to order a one promotion match. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Central Plaza's famed Navarro Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I am one of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flair Navarro, whatever that's pronounced. Yes, you found me. Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? If you must. Grisham, you know this kid is with Az. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone who's on Az's side. This is Glacial, one of my comrades in Team Flair. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, where we've got the chance. Glacial, please do calm yourself. Navarro Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It is no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Why are we going to get a backstory of these guys? Why? Why? Where do we need to go for this? Oh, just a random dungeon by Wild Zone 7. Wild Alleyway even by Wild Zone 7. Sketchy alleyways. Oh, it's the old Team Flare Cafe. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysandria Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Novaru, however that's pronounced. You know about Team Flare, don't you? Oh, of course I do. What can an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to the goals we hope to achieve. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grisham has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisham once she sets on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Grisham the battle she desires? If I must. If I must. Yeah, we'll start with Garchomp. Fight me. I'll win and I'll win. See if I remember how to do this. And burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Yeah, so fire types, got ya. Right. Oh, the battle music going hard! Sorry, I'm just diving into the music here. Okay, concentrate, concentrate, concentrate. Ah, Metagross. Interesting. Not all pure fire types. That's different. Shadow Ball. Oh, nice. You protected, didn't you? Ah, it's a psychic. That's a psychic. Quick break. Close. Okay, your team's a bit tough. Aerodactyl. Level 60. Taking out my entire team. The Thunderbolt. We've got Feraligatr and... Oh! And what's that? I've got to win this battle. Can't let everyone stand in the way. Zagbon will not be a good idea to choose. Okay. There's a Mega Pyro. Mega Pyro. Oh, there's a Mega Pyro. You know what? We're worth it. Come on, Ampharos. Respond to my heart. Go beyond evolution. Mega Evolution. Because I'm worth it, baby. Okay, she was tough. This is ridiculous. You were tough. I was expecting a little bit more of an easier time with that than they had. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. As I expected nothing left from Team Ms. New Ace and the ones seeking to save Lumiose City. I say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! When Ember roasts our signature drink at the cafe. Eh? That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now we're all feeling refreshed. Allow me to teach you the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Let's have Feraligatr fun, just in case he starts off with a Talonflame, because then we'll be able to snipe down his flying fire type. The fiery red love of Xander's burning passion. That is what fills Xander's cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? The weapon was Az's creation. You may only see Az as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysander would never have been driven to such madness, and we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. Gasp! It cannot be! Indeed, Iron, it cannot be. Az would never. I know that he used it in the original lore of Pokemon X and Y, but it never stated who actually built the ultimate weapon. I know that it said that he used it. And now it appears Az is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your team Miz. We watched the Pokemon Direct? Not yet. Not yet. I've got home, I put a little man to bed, and now I'm streaming. But I will do. 30 years! 30 years! Honestly, it's laughable. It's not laughable. It's been 30 years since this beautiful franchise came into our lives. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might even believe a word that I've said. That's why I invite you to witness the truth yourself. How is that? You see, open says me. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a city used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned Az's secrets ourselves. That is why we learned of the terrible weapon that Az created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you have to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be a labyrinth, and of course the wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you even get to see the truth yourself. Well, that's a vote of confidence, isn't it? Save! Let's have a look, see what's down in Lysander Labs. Anything big? Scary? Kind of nasty? Okay, so we've got a teleportation ring. I figured enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. I'm loving the story. This is the whole like unexpected like, here, have a random Team Flare moment. It is quite nice. The whole like different what's the word I'm looking for? Reasons for people to be competing in the Royale as well is quite nice. I've been enjoying quite a few of the side quests when I've not been distracted by like the Pokemon. What's a Houndoom? Have I not got a Houndoom? I do not have a Houndoom. I still do not have a Houndoom. Investigate. Big switch. Big lever switch. Activate the power supply unit. Okay. We now have power. The lights back on nearby wall panels should work. Okay. I'm looking for an elevator key, not like the wall panel. So these two wall panels are working. I just want a quick look. The other side. Oh, Pokemon. Oh, notchable. Nice. Is this now working? Doors locked. Letter A is displayed on the console. Okay, so we don't have access to that yet. So we're going to need to go into these wall panels and walk around. Okay. Oh, Dawnstone. big hole. Okay, so that's nowhere else for us to go there because of the big hole. Let's maybe do this other wall panel. There's a chip behind us. Books, files, computers, knocked over bookshelves. Metric. Yep, what was it? Pick up lab key A. Okay. Dark pulse. Pretty feather. So back to that teleport and go for the A door. This is a story of how to run around the place. I do wish that some of the words were easier to say, because I can't say the name of the main company or this offshoot of Team Flare. Right, we are now able to go here. Doors opened. Love the fact that we get to run around this laboratory wing. Noivat! Noivan even. Nice, we actually caught a Noivan. That's pretty cool. So that means we have power. That's a strategy map. Only has a 2-star catch rate. Damn, no wonder I'm burning for my Ultra Balls. Right, what else we got in here? Normal Pokeball. There's an Ultra Ball replenished 1 in 1. I'm guessing I'm hitting this power. Lights voltage. Watch out! What were you doing? B. That's B. Where is that teleporter? There's that teleporter. This place really has fallen in on itself. Then there's the lab car B, so we can get E doors now. And then back on ourselves. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of this running to and fro in this bit. Hey Garchomp. There's that door. Let me through. Thank you. Well done. have to come back here later with improved catch rate. We're having that trip. Obviously not. Well, obviously not, because there's no Pokeball symbol above it. Pull this lever. More power. More warp locations. Ah, we're outside that hole now. Okay. Before we go in that, we'll have a quick gander in this room. Must revive with some candies. Time to go teleporting. There's definitely a lot of stuff that we can sell from here. Look for the shinies. There's a shiny. Spoons, candy. Eggs. Oh, that's an alpha. Life's alright. Nice doing well. Starting to do body training with Lil Xenos. So that's always going well. We're just keeping on, you know, as we do. I don't even know if I'm going back on myself. Very exciting. Yeah. Very, very exciting. He's getting there. It'll take time, obviously, but we're gonna get there. Yeah, it's one of those things, you know. Everything happens in its own time. He definitely wants to do it. And you can tell by how happy he is when you pop him on it. He's more happy than when he was when I was changing. Sure. Premium ball catcher. No flexing. No premium ball catcher. What about you, Iron? Everything alright with you and your lot? Oh, there's an alpha Mega Slash. That's looking fun. Look off. An Mega Slash floats in the way. It looks like you have to defeat it to continue ahead. That's fine. Delphox. Go! Fire! Flamethrower! Shadow Ball! Psychic! Missile Fire! Yeah, everything's going great. Finished the Assassin's Creed series today. really excited for things to come with Pokemon second kiddo soon. Second kiddo? Damn! Congratulations on the second one. How's Burn the Heretic? I mean, yes, more 40k for me. So really loving those games at the moment, and the Total Warhammer game as well that I'm doing with doing it as Magnus Darkblade, the guy who got me into the books of that one got me into the whole like Warhammer series to begin with. So that's really my intro into everything. Investigate. It's from the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins of Geostones town. Stones to be behaving in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, they reverse it. Then they begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Oh, lovely. And pick up that max potion. That'll probably take us to the entrance. House. Let's kill these guys. Also, let's throw in a quick save after doing all that running around. Hopefully we'll be able to come back here after this thingy. Beep, elevator. Life in an elevator. Living it up when we're going down. B2, B3. B2? Go to B3. Well, I want to explore B2 first, please. Because, you know, there could have been anything here. Turns out there was just a shiny. We like shinies. This all? Oh, it's just big things. Summon the machinery power back on in response to your presence. Security check initiated. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Let's start from the top, shall we? The device that grants life. The device that was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokémon that had perished. We have found that this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosage Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you like to review? The fuel. The device that grants life is in fact grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the base function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, and then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be connected back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. Wait, then what would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? And then we go into the legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yiltfil, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen if the world we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Okay, our shared dream. As the world grew wilder, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something can be shared, when something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comments in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. I mean, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? Hi, Zygarde! Hi! Can I help you? Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? Az created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. But how? Zygarde seems to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is Az. Thanos in a nutshell. Yep. Well, when I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to achieve the desired device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key Az carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its power. Okay. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well. Sensing danger, now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must betray its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yet, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her ultimate power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all those young people waiting in Lysander Caf wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with Az, and do what must be done. Okay. A second device. That's more than just the ultimate weapon. I mean, the ultimate weapon was bad enough. But another device which is now causing Rogue Mega Evolution. And the tower itself to go a bit cray-cray. Did you see Lysander? I met him inside. To think that he's still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? Is it because of all of him that the rest of us... Grishel, there'll be time for such things later. And you, Dave, you know the truth of Az's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get Az's floret and give her to me. Why would I do that? You must see it by now. With Az's special floret, we should be able to keep Prison Tower controlled. Everything we learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we are ever to achieve that kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when T-Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason T-Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At the cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you want to face me in a battle, you need more than just a challenger ticket. You need to be ready to hand over AZ's threat to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to drain Prism Tower with Az's floret. Go talk to the rest of Team Miz and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Az's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Okay. Calm down. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. We will go and do that. But first, look at all these mighty side quests. Look at them all. So many side quests. I've not done half of them. I've not done more than half of them. I've done exactly very few of them. Don't want the Justice Dojo. Don't want that restaurant. I want the construction to see if I can get capture up from the guy there. Because that's what I'm really needing, capture up from him. Right, let's see what we can get. Experience points, prize money, mega shards, black out from taking damage, success of catching. That's what we want. Blue. 5. Yep, level 2. No, I wanted to trade some more. Let me trade these screws for plushies. Wait, I don't know what level this actually goes up. Oh, it only goes up to level 3. Okay. Might as well be able to take less damage. Which is cool. Hi! going on here? Hey, it's a little Pancham. Oh, hey Dave. Sorry to spin this on you, but will you give me a hand, would you? This guy needs help carrying stuff, but when we offered our services, he made a crazy request. So I told him it's not possible, and now he's all up in our faces demanding a battle. All I asked was for you to carry my precious Aggron, but now you say that's impossible. Aggron weighs nearly 800 pounds. How do you expect anyone to carry that? I don't want to hear it. You've got nerve making an offer and immediately going back on it. I'll whip into shape, both of you. Came to the to join the ZA Royale. If I could take out two upstarts like you, I've got no business even being here. In a Pokeball! Yeah, carry it in a Pokeball. Exactly. Doesn't seem like anything will get through to him, so come on, battle him with me. This guy's being ridiculous. Yeah, he does carry an Aggron outside of its Pokeball. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Yeah, I'm ready to battle. I mean, 2 against 1's not really fair, but you know. Remember how we met? Funny how Pancham carried your stuff to me, and now here we are. Sorry for the trouble back then, and thanks for agreeing to help me out now. Sorry, Aggron. Aggron and my other Pokemon are going to send you all flying. I'm sorry, Aggron. The Sightseer. Yeah, carry Aggron inside the Pokeball. Delphox. Target. Flamethrower. Bye, Aggron. Sorry, Aggron. Psychic. Shadow Ball. Whoops. There goes the Shadow Ball. Bomber Stone. Okay, Mystic Fire. Man, the trainers here in Lumiose are just way too strong. I had no idea that Lumiose City's trainers were so formidable. Okay, never mind about the ZA Royale. Once we've done some sightseeing, we're heading home. Carry my Aggron, he says. Sheesh. If he's just being reasonable, we have happy to show him around. Thanks, Dave. You really helped. I appreciate you lending a hand, even if it kind of took your bag. And I do kind of owe you. Seeing Pancham carried your travel bag back then gave me an idea. So I started a business showing tourists around Lumiose while carrying their bags for them. After all, Pokemon like Pancham can climb fences and get into places where people can't. Hey, you're late. Is everything okay? Andre, yes, everything's fine. We ran into some trouble, but we took care of it. I'll come meet you now. I hear you're doing pretty well in the ZA Royale. Makes me proud to think your first Pokemon battle in Lumiose was against me. Okay, see you later. I hope we meet again. Hi, Pancham. Bye, Pancham. Lots of money. Money. That was a nice little side quest. Oh, I need to get some more I need to get some more Ultra Balls and sell some stuff. Sell some stuff. Okay, so it didn't pick up the Pokeballs inside the cafe. We'll do a quick heal. Do some shopping. Like to sell. No. nugget. And the mushrooms. And the pearls. The tiny they just give you lots of tiny mushrooms. And all the fruity feathers, please. I like to buy some Ultra Balls because I've got no Ultra Balls. 10 of them. Oh no. Normal potions at all. Let's get some more potions in. Buy a lot of super potions. Buy some of these if I wanted to. Let's get 10 more Ultra Balls. There we go. Thank you. Now that might help me with some catching of Pokemon down the line, as well as the increased capture rate to maximum now. Hotel Z. And we'll talk about stuff with Az. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you'd learn much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh Dave, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding. I went digging into the rumours about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's a formidable trainer. Plus he's part of this group, Team Flare, however that word's pronounced, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at the cafe. He seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Az, is there any by chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've been thinking about it. I think it's time I talked to you about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Dave, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon have their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my old Follette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Follette. I brought Follette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forget the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I had loved. In my rage, I remade the device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning all that rested upon the earth. But Follette must have known the truth. She must have realized my life had given her was stolen from so many of the Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. So he's mortal, basically. Seriously, 3,000 whole years? During those young years of aimless wandering, a man in a great power asked for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. And thus, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I can make one that would share the eternal life I bestowed upon Floette. This is what Age is. This is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Age to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone for what Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Age after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Age, the tower is emitting immense amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjure on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Urge and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm, and there is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Age. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is in such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. It is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she's likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all the events into motions as, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. Az still made this awful mess, and Team Miz is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen, I appreciate that Az, is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of you do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause your children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, Az. Just leave this to Team Miz. Dave, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare. Alright, it's time to go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I'll be forever grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team Miz. Okay, a bit more backstory. And what else Az did during his 3,000 years of exile and wandering. That's pretty deep. Pretty deep. Let's go to Team Flare companions and battle against Grisham. I do wonder if he's got fire Pokemon. We'll find out soon. But first, let's save, because I don't want to go through all that again. 65, 63. Okay, so I can't actually select anything in the menu. Strange, but I can save. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellow team, Ms.? Yes, how about you? Honestly, why has Team Ms. been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for Florette. Yeah, we know about the old man and that black flower threat of his. So all units hope to achieve is helping Az tidy away his mess he made for everyone? Gazelle, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Dave, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? I care about Pokemon. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use Az's Florette to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all those who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream a reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays, let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Oh, it's a Charizard. Of course it's a Charizard. Challenger ticket verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like burdens that I carry. And yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose? I will show you. I will protect Lumiose. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all of our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Charizard doesn't have dark flames. He has, like, normal flames. There's a normal. Oh, the battle music! Just give me a minute. Okay, let's do this. And go! Dark fighting. Relegator. Point blank hydro pump. Switch out. Pyro. Female. Thunderbolt. Spike. Yeah, cannon. Thunder punch. Switch. Fire. Thrower. Set a ball. Aggron, you're up. Bulldoze. Looks like. Head. Let's go, Chestnut. Brick break. Okay. Salamence. Oh, of course you have a Salamence. Why did they bulldoze? Bulldoze don't do anything. That's just good. Do they hit with food this way? No, I didn't. Let's go. Circle claw. Woof. There is Charizard. X or Y, what do you think? A wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. Are you an X or are you a Y? type. Oh, now I can use the stat shot. Really? Nice back. Big station. The Poodle Fight. The Mega Evolution. Come on, boy. Got him. Woof. I need to do some serious leveling. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill, there's no denying it. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. Rank A! Rank up. Promoted to rank A. Woohoo! You lost, but Charizard and the rest of the team were captured from that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself. We free ourselves from such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, that the world of beauty and a sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'll be. It seems you're now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Dave. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, we exist in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Towards that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Flare Blitz! Ooh, nice! And come by the cafe anytime, and make you one of those flamethrower roasts you like. Zygar. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygar's trainer, but I will build a life that shows that these things aren't worth what define me. Hi, Zygar. Grisham. It seems self-serving desire crept in and overshadowed the ideas he holds dear. Though, of course, I am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you will be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Okay. No pressure then. No pressure. At all. Don't look at me like that. Stop looking at me like that. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Woohoo! You both reached rank A at the same day. It must have helped you two had a lot of strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A-rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of that tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Florette to help us resolve the whole situation. I wonder who Florette would choose. Florette, what's wrong? What is it? Wait, Follette looks like she's in pain. The tower. It's age that's affecting you. You okay? Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Florette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll be ready to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we will never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up in worrying about what's going on. Yeah, now it's time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake off those worries. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest this night. I know that the future of Lumiose and this world will be in safe hands. That night, whoa! Things exploding. Dave, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Okay. Everyone's healed. Do we have anything to level up these guys? Lab keys. Elevator keys. The plushes. Oh yeah, I got Mega Salamence, haven't I? If I had a Salamence. Which I don't. Dragonite, Venusite, Charizard X, Y, Flitite, Trelanite. Don't have those guys yet. Carmine, Gunshot, Metronome, Poison Jab, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. Lots of Giga Chain. That'll be better than Vine Whip. Oh, I wanted. Oh well, we'll put Brick Break back on in a second. So let's use that to get this guy kicking levels. Level 68. Got him up as well. Yeah, Garchomp's my weakest, so give him the experience candies. No, that was only 2. I don't want 2. I wanted to give you all of them. Thank you. There we go. Garchomp's same level as my other guys now. Right. You, and I need to swap moves. We'll give you back Brick Break and get rid of Vine Whip. Yeah, quick save. Let's find out what went boom. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that, an earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like they're taking a turn for the worst. Canary is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Why is the elevator so slow? Normally I say it's slow and it's part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all 4 of us into this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. At least the Pokemon aren't present as well. You know, we're inside the Pokeball, so that's something. Florette, you're okay. Oh, cheeky Spilloku music. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking as? You recall how Florette seemed pained earlier this evening? I wondered if she might be responding to Arch in some way, so I came here to view the tower. Look there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower. This looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before that tower, before Edge, goes rogue as well. What will happen? The excess mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, is likely to cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. Don't worry, Az. Team Miz gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny, this is about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. I understood. We're heading out now. Alright, Team Miz. Let's regroup at the plaza. Once Florette's Mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Age. Then the tower can assimilate the form it was always intended to take, Age Florette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I will only slow you down if I have to go, so remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, Az. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different cuisines. Florette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you'll prove yourself equal to this task, Dave. I am grateful that our paths crossed. Hi, Zygarcel. It's a squishy cell! It jumped onto me! I've been squishied! No! Not the squishy! Appears to be minimum, okay. Hey, why am I walking? I can just fast travel. Fast travel. And that's probably a bit of a bad idea to go battling with only level 60 somethings. Alright. It looks like we've got all of Team Miz here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps at this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. Yes, we get it. It's really bad. We appreciate you joining us, Florette. Az has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve mega evolution. Team Miz, you're in the remarkable position of having two trainers who have reached rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Dave are both rank A now, Taurine. That's right, so we can battle, so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer, and then I'll be the one to save every person and Pokemon in Lumiose. Sounds fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, Lave. Talk to me when you're ready to battle. Yeah? It's time to see who the strongest Pokemon trainer and who take control of the tower. Let's do this. We're ready when you are, Vinny. Trainer Tori, rank A, authenticated. Trainer Dave, rank A, authenticated. These two trainers are cleared to battle to decide who's the strongest ZA Royal Trainer. Destroy the soul! It had to be sad music as well! I'll prove that I'm the one to handle this. As Team Miz's leader, I'm ready for the responsibility. I'll win for this city. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. Oh! I got goosebumps. Alright, Taurine. Let's do this. Majestic. Meowstic. Let's go, Aggron. Let's show her the power of an Iron Head and a Rock Slide. Thunderbolt, hey? Nothing compared to my Double Edge. He's my tank. You might be Team Miz's secret weapon, but I'm a leader for a reason. Oh, okay. Goodra! Okay, Iron Tail. Bulldoze. Oh, it's gonna be doing coming. This is gonna hurt. It's fine. Sword Stance. Dragon Claw, but by Goodra. I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I met so many people I care about. Avalok. Oh, of course it's a big giant iceberg. Okay. 2 for 2. Flamethrower. Melt the iceberg. I'm gonna be the one to fix this tower with Floette, so everyone can keep living their happy lives. Oh, this battle music is just so... Eat Psychic. And if I'm going to protect everyone in Lumiose, I can't go losing on to you. Okay. Ow, that'll hurt. Oh, Overheat did me in. Let's go. I can finish you off. Meganium. Is this your last Pokemon? I can't believe you got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, Dave, that's for sure. Thank you. So, facing a Mega Meganium. Oh my word, more flowers. I don't want to do the thing that's going to do absolutely nothing. Oh, she's strong. And she's a fairy type, okay. Revive. Max revive. Delphox. What is that? Your Mega Evolution lasts forever. Need a Flamethrower plus move. Oh, good thing I did that revive. That would have been not great. I really want to be the one to save everyone, but I know you can protect them too. Whew! What a battle. So you really are Lumiose's greatest trainer, and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team Miz makes me Proud to call myself its leader. It was a superb battle. Now then, if you both are ready... Heal? Heal! Heal! Thank you. Save. Save. No. Save. Thank you. No heal for you. Oh no! Please, this is the end game. I need the heal. Okay. I believe matters have been settled. Dave would make the tower control center with Ferret. Don't laugh, it's not funny. No, wait, please let me do this instead. What? But Davon, you said... I know what I said, but I want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. And as the trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Dave has a job only he can do. What do you mean? Dave, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumiose if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in the city, not to mention everyone else. If Lumiose is our home, Ferret and I want to make it sure it stays safe for all people and Pokemon. Understood. I also have Dave down here as needed. Huh? I guess you were ready to do what's needed to be done, no matter who won. Well, she's not Team Mrs. Leader for nothing.